I am so happy to reply to the question that you ask on my Twitter, Michel Meditates. So today we have a beautiful, a powerful question that asks Jessica about our child. What can I do when my child has anxiety? Or we can ask the question, what can we do when we have anxiety? So most of time we have two reactions. The first reaction, we want to hide. I mean, we want to take some pills, some medicine to hide, to don't see, to forget. I don't want to see. We have also another reaction. Most of the time, we want to talk. So we come to a therapist and we try to understand why we have anxiety. But we know in the same time it's good to talk. We need to talk. But in the same time, we know in neuroscience that more we talk, more we stimulate the neurochemical addiction of the emotion of anxiety. Because every emotion, it's a neurochemical addiction. For example, more we are happy, more we are addicted to happiness. More we are depressed, more we have anxiety, more we are addicted, and more we want to feed our neurochemical addiction. So we need to talk, and why? And also we know why. Maybe because my father, my mother was like that. Maybe because my father was like that because he has also anxiety, because his grandfather, because we could talk about the causality during many years. It's infinite. And also because anxiety is contagious. We live in a world very contagious. Every emotion is contagious. So when we see many people who have anxiety, we breathe the emotion of anxiety, and we have anxiety. And we think it's normal. I have anxiety because everyone has anxiety, so it's normal. No, it's not normal to have bad emotion. And bad emotion destroy our energy, our happiness, our immune system. So we see two attitudes: to forget, to hide, to talk, and to feed the neurochemical addiction. So what can we do between those two ways? There is another way. And this way, this is exactly my way of meditation, with the teaching that we receive in Buddhism since many centuries. We learn the Tonglen. Tonglen in Tibetan means to to give, to receive. We can translate to recycle. We learn how to recycle our bad emotion. We use our bad emotion to do something. So how can we recycle our bad emotion? How can we recycle anxiety? What Jessica as a mommy, she can do with her child when the child has anxiety. Anxiety, it's a process in the brain. It's like a wave, it starts. So we learn to identify the starter of the process when starts anxiety. There is a moment you feel in the body, we don't feel good. The PTSD, the addiction, the bad emotion, the anxiety starts. So when we feel this moment, immediately we help the person to practice. If you have a child, you help your child immediately to practice. What do we mean by practice? We do a visualization, because visualization creates in the brain a cognitive process. Immediately we visualize, we create a cognitive a mechanism in the brain to detox, to recycle, to get out the bad emotion of anxiety. So for example, we can associate anxiety like a dark color. We feel in our body there is like a poison, like a mental poison with a dark color. So we breathe in, we breathe the dark emotion, we keep and get out. We see mentally that we get out the mental poison of anxiety. Catch anxiety. Get out anxiety. It's a it's a mechanism that we do. So when we do that, when we visualize the bad emotion, what we do? We work on the mechanism, not on the traumatism. This is the difference between this way of meditation and other practice. Again, meditation doesn't mean to sit down like that, like a lotus. It's a cliché. Meditate in Sanskrit means we train our mind. We train our mind. And what is more beautiful, more powerful to train our mind in a real situation, like when we feel anxiety, when we are really in the daily life, in the daily situation. So today I have given just a little example of a visualization that we use. But every day, me and all my teachers certified, we help people to get out the bad emotion, to get out anxiety. And day after day, it becomes like a prevention, because we train our mind when we are okay. And we visualize, we imagine the moment we'll start the bad emotion. We'll start the possession of the anxiety. So when we train the mind like that, when the process arrives, we are more ready to get out immediately. We train, there is a sort of reflex a mechanic in the brain, and immediately when in the subconscious the mechanic starts, when we feel the anxiety, naturally we create a new cognitive process to recycle, to get out anxiety. So every day my teacher and me, we develop many other visualization. If you want to know more, if you want to practice, you can contact me, and you can contact my teachers. So it's very important. It is possible to choose another way when we have anxiety, not to hide, not to complain, to talk, not to try to find why, because it's infinite, but to choose the way of the recycling, to get out. And when we are like that, we discover that this emotion, anxiety, was our teacher, the best teacher that we can have. It was this bad emotion. And there is a moment when we practice like that, we feel that this bad emotion, it's like a baby that we have in our arms. When we say, my anxiety, don't worry. When you start the process, when you cry in my soul, I feel, I listen to you. I will take care of you. And you will fly like a bird when I will open the cage of my mind. You can go. It's over. Thank you so much. Thank you.